administration to maintain his position in the channel. But he will be grinding for 2,300 blitz for an early parole. Otherwise, he is looking at a 1-month ban. As I've said, historically, Salty has been able to hit these markers. But 2,300 is quite hefty. Quite hefty. What's up, Tiny? Paul? Balladist Bob? Or Balladist Dob? Hello, Bobby Blocks. Ooh, not just a sub. 6 months in advance. I wonder, is that a 6-month sub already? How does it work? Okay, it's counting it as 6, but I think it's because it's in advance. So let's go. Committing to the first 6, the first half of the first year. Link Sirius. Love that. He came, he saw, and he's like, you know what? I could do with 5 more months of this. Oh, you were lurking while driving. Hey, fair enough. That's how you usually watch, right? What's up, Sigma? Abraham Lincoln. Hello, hello, old Milwaukee. You were definitely active yesterday. Had your hands in the cookie jar for some of our bands. Thank you, Mr. Honklins. Wouldn't be the same without the check-in. Thanks for the 66. Go, Stevekin. Coming up. Not too far away. 3 months. Sigma, there's only one reason that it's not on the screen. Because we already hit it. There might be some people who weren't there for the stream yesterday, the later evening energy. So I can report to all you friendly Europeans and morning chatters that habits will be returning. We did hit our goal on stream yesterday. We also hit our goal for our other speedrun, which is going to take place after. So it means we have many a speedrun on the docket now for the next couple months. Pablo and Moreno, thanks for the 16 months. Appreciate you, Pablo. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's been confirmed. Very nice. This is the salt of the earth right here. You see this? You see this chess.com chat? I mean, these are the guys that are active at this hour. Just putting reps in. Okay. I don't see this kind of energy from anyone in the chat. What's going on, guys? I'm not leaving. Report me. I will make a new account. Dreamy isn't leaving. I will not stop spamming until someone sends me a blitz challenge. This is Dream267. Joined 1 day ago. But spamming earlier was a different account, I believe. I can't even scroll up to it. It's like, yeah, here we go. Dree171 joined 21 hours ago. So the guy's just like multi-accounting. Look at all these different accounts, dude. I mean, this is dedication to the bit. I don't see anyone here as active as this guy. Like, what kind of energy is this? Is anyone going to send him a challenge? Because he's banned here? No, I wouldn't say that. Criminals in the Chessprod channel are guys like Salty. No. People like this, you don't have to worry about. Rook takes a3 is brutal. You think I need to step up for the website? I'm 12 years old. I live in a shack and hate spammers. Lemon Nomad. Thanks for the new prime. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully someone can send a challenge. We need someone to step up here. That's the chess.com game chat for you. Truly the salt of the earth there. Those guys at chess.com, I don't think would run without them. Truthfully. Some DeepSeek bots. Honestly feels like it. What is this opening, by the way? Complete nonsense here by our 2961 amigo. This is true, MM. It's not possible. He's stealing the white pieces. Crafty NMs. I'll let it happen. Is this anything? Guess we have to go here. I guess there's some hanging stuff. It's not that straightforward. Yeah, that's definitely a good move. He can take. We have less time, so I think we should do this. I just didn't have the time to play that end game. Definitely winning for black, but it's annoying because you never have enough time to navigate. I always have to be like hovering certain moves, etc., etc. Not really it. Unfortunately, we wasted time with bishop h2. Otherwise, I think we would have been in a good spot here. Let's go like that. Mike's. Okay, we want to trade the dark squared bishops here. I know this looks weird, but it gives me d4. I'm hoping that means something. King position's better here. It's definitely not good to allow that king, but... At that point, any bishop move would lose the game. Yeah, this knight f4. Tempting. Probably gonna go back here. I don't trust my queen in there. Okay. This time I won't play bishop h2 so early, knowing what line he plays. Now this is much improved. Now I play bishop c7, bishop h2. I think it's a little bit different. Still have lines to improve there. I didn't even realize the bishop was there. It's a problem. That's a big problem. Damn. Yeah, there's not much to do here. Try this, but hope for a cheapo here. Okay. He mouse slipped, but honestly, I think we were gonna. Okay, maybe we won't win it. I'm not sure. Maybe draw it at least. Definitely a big comeback. Bishop f8, nasty little cheapo there. I mean, it wasn't that cheap. Like taking the pot on b5 is probably the best move anyway. So it's not like we did anything strange to set it up. I'm not sure what the definition of a cheapo is. I think that maybe it's just a tactic. I feel like a cheapo is kind of like you set up something like quite obvious, like you go out of your way to do it and you hope it works. Whereas in this case, I didn't really do anything out of the ordinary, I thought. Eviscerated, thanks for the 51 months. Good morning, Eviscerated. Tier 3. Hello, Checkmanarov. Good morning, Mr. Check. What do you guys think? What's the definition of a cheapo? Does it have to be like, I don't know. Do you have to set it up in a cheeky way? Like not something that you would do normally? Does it have to be a very lowbrow tactic? Exactly, TBSC. Thank you. If you saw Valentinian's bishop from e2 to d1 to c2, queen d3, and then all for checkmate, it was like a 4-move combination to make one threat. That, to me, is a cheapo. MT, we have not stopped the series. You probably saw we stopped uploading in general, and we're just starting to upload again. So it'll be back. Don't stress. Hello, Mr. Dave. It's habit season soon, Dave. Grind has to be at an all-time high, no? Got to make sure things are set up for success. Can't have low energy in habit season. We did, Charlie, and thank you for your contributions. The only reason you don't see those sub goals still on screen is because we hit them. We hit them. So we're bringing habits back. Well, Hoaxy, it wasn't intentional. We didn't have any editors to upload, so we do now, and that's why they're back. Eviscerated, we struck a deal. It was a big channel moment. We struck a deal. We're going to do another speedrun after the habits that Java's interested in particular, but he had to agree to a ceasefire. Thank you, Magna, for the 5. Gifted. The quick Cinco. AB Shakespeare, you've been overruled and outvoted. Known anti-habitser. But AB, next week, we're going to be doing a speed run. Not a speed run. Well, we will do the habits, but a sub battle, sorry. Habits versus anti-habits. Really settle the debate. Just so you can strut your stuff. Eviscerated. Okay. That's a guy that's here for habits. Big celebration. It is happening. We hit it. Eviscerated. He's here for 51 months and he's gifting 50 subs. What a guy. What a guy. Appreciate it. Evis. You got to make sure you have that notepad out, Eviscerated. Mark the calendar. Dave, you got it marked. You got it circled. February 10th. You might have February 9th circled. Super Bowl. Well, circle February 10th as well. Feb 10th. That's the beginning of habits reloaded. Pablo Moreno, thanks for the 5 subs. We got the massive 50 from Eviscerated. You don't even have to ask if it's a good morning. It is. 69 reached already. I mean, just absolutely smashing goals right now. This is what I'm talking about, Diamond Dave. Got to make sure energy's at an all-time high as we approach. We can't be caught lacking when Habits is around the corner, February 10th. Remember, Danny Flunko, you have to understand the rules before you're allowed to break them. What are anti-habits? Just picture Salty Clown. Just think of that, man. I have to think about it, check, man. Or I have to see the lines, honestly. Let me check right now. Following the script is always... Check, man. Is that Kevin? It is. Oh. It is. Kev, we have your buddy here.
Hi, Kevin.
Go, Griff. Go, Kev. Griffin's making sure that YouTube's back on track. Oh, yeah. If you haven't seen the latest one, it's a Griffin special. Oh, yeah. Very special. The squares are lava. That's right, check. Back in the flesh. You say that, check, but I don't think Griff is actually twink status. I think he's bulking. I don't know if he's qualifies anymore, you know? Those might be days of the past. You yourself, check. A lot of us are graduating from the twink category, you know? We're not eligible anymore. Would you be comfortable sharing your weight? Kevin wants to confirm whether you're above or below him.
Ooh, I'm probably 175.
Check. If you're over 175, I'm fine calling Griffin a twink because that means you are like medically obese. Like you are just diabetic at that point. Delusional to go with that kind of nomenclature for Griff. Disrespect. Disrespect. Yeah, there's no shot. He might be getting up there, but if he's up there like that, that's concerning.
How tall is he?
As a friend, I might be concerned. That's a good question. I don't know exactly, but you're probably similar. Yeah. Say probably similar height. But build wise, I would say you probably have the upper hand on old Check.
Yeah. I'm getting pretty chubby these days.
Yeah, okay. He's confirming you've lost the stat. You're in a different category there. And that's what I thought. Check is came in too hot, too heavy with those comments.
Guns a-blazing.
Yeah, uncalled for commentary.
Not even a high.
Not even a high. Just my favorite twink. I mean, fuck. You've been tilting, Zoom? Brother, you're down there. You're well under Salty. But hey, Salty's going for 23, so it's true, Dave. Honestly, with the habits coming back, I think we are primed for sub battles. I got to get them all on the docket, maybe like a month or two after, and it's just got to be full like 400 to 1200 categories. Oh no, it's all appreciated, eviscerated. I hear you. The kick subs make a difference, but there's been big Twitch energy lately. Valentinian, your buddy Val, was in here last night. Very big wheel spin energy. I'm just watching a random game right now. I'm just thrown off by the allegations launched by Czech Manarov, so just kind of processing right now. What do you at now, Rookit? Val came in hot and heavy. You're an Elo twink? Yeah, we might have a lot of Elo twinks in here. That's one category you don't want to qualify for. where do we draw the line
Yeah.
on elo twinks? Definitely 3-digit feels twinkish.
Oh, I'm on Church Street. That
Yeah, you're.
I'm a drag queen.
Take it back. Check. You pegged it correct. you weren't saying that for no reason. I understand now. I would say anyone 3 digits is definitely an elo twink.
And then when you hit like 1,000, is that like you benching 2 plates? Is that kind of?
And when you hit 1,000, all of a sudden you're the club bear. Chest hair. You're all of a sudden the twinks are just meat to you.
Do you go if you get if you're like a 500 and you have chest premium, chest diamond?
It's true. You could. I mean, if you're kind of clocking twink status in all departments, then you might just be like a super twink. Like at that point.
Fair enough. Wow. Not a flair for that.
Oh, yeah. It used to be a coveted achievement in the channel. Twink of the month. Yep. Many a stalwart in chat has won that one. Damn, that was a nasty. The pawns just kind of toasted the bishop there. God damn. Yeah, it was a satisfying finish to see like the pawns just roll like that. We've all been on the bad side of that though, like white's POV and just the pawn mass rolling down the board, not the best feeling. There you go, Alate. Trust me, you're not the only one. Believe me. An old school Space Invaders game. Yeah, it's like Brick Breaker, except they don't break. What's up, Dirt Nerd? Next Prime Minister of Canuckland, TBD. I'm not sure where the smart money is going, but it definitely seems like Buddy Pierre. I have to investigate more. Sorry, what's happening? How is the game on right now? He has no time. What's occurring here? Is this a real game? What? How is it at 0? Wait, what? It kept going up. It said 0.1 and it said 0.1 again. What kind of... It actually had me tripping for a sec. I thought I was playing a +1 increment game. We got a Valentinian clone over here. Just a fucking robot. Okay. This guy is funny. Just rinsing the same tactic on him like 30 times. What's happening here? Okay. Respect, brother, respect. I'm surprised that didn't work, honestly. I am surprised that didn't work. At that point, I assume I'm the favorite for that tactic to work. Okay. Okay. A little bit unlucky with that move timing. So unlucky. Wait, what? He had mate? So unlucky. It was forced mate there. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, rookie 7 is so disgusting. So disgusting. We got hit with a really unlucky one there. Rookie 7, like, at what point in chess is there ever that type of coordination? Literally never. This has to be a win. You were kind of rooting for him. Jesus. What does it come to in the chat here? What has it come to? We've lost the popular vote as well. We lost the people. They no longer root for us. You're rooting for me? Thank you. AU 2003. 2013. This is big for the program. Let's go F4, I guess. Could not be a worse looking move. His C4. Thought it was gonna pull a moment that we had on stream yesterday where there's some insane stalemate with rooks and knights and who knows if there's gonna be a stalemate there. Better safe than sorry. Had to go for it at the right moment. Can't settle for a draw. Not with people believing in us in chat. Just the E4 merchant. Okay. That's a bold one. We'll just go here. Don't think we need to be too worried about the material. Ah, that couldn't be worse. Oh man, I didn't realize it was 0.2. That close. Ooh, F3. Don't know that I like that move from him. Wow, I'm not gonna lie. F4 caught me good. Just caught it. I almost played A5. E4 merchant. Definitely a takes moment. There's rook F2 here. Guard the pawn. Oof, must have been at least 10 in there somewhere. GG's. That's 20. 20 games. We won the 20 game match 19-1. The pre-agreed upon 20 game match. Him and I, we got together. We said, you know what? We'll play quick 20. GG's. Hello, Frank. Thank you well for the sub, Frank. 89 months. We also had Bobby Block Body. It's your boy for almost 3 years. Bobby Blocks. This is true, Latinum. Yep. If you haven't drawn any games, you can safely say that the papers are solid. GG Python. I think that's our buddy here. Go Gore. Makes sense, right? Username like Python. Software developer. It checks out. It checks out. Is it that easy to win your heart, Alate? It's not something I'd admit to. You're easy. I could see that. I could see that. So it looks like, Chuck Manarov, that our buddies have the Super Bowl odds at Chiefs slightly favored. Slightly.
What's the line?
It's minus 130 Chiefs, plus 110 Eagles.
That's still pretty. I thought it would be even closer. I thought it would be like a 105, 110.
Yeah, I feel like the Super Bowl is never like worse than this, because at that point, I mean, there probably has been in history some more lopsided Super Bowls, but truly, if two teams make it all the way there, it's like you're just getting too much value on your team if you're the underdog at that point, because anything can happen in the final game.
Right.
But yeah, minus 130 on the Chiefs. Is that making you think you want to slam Eagles? Slam Chiefs?
I was going to out of principle, anyways.
Just a hater of the script.
I'm just like, I like the underdog. The Eagles are not the underdog. Saquon's like the fucking Iron Man, but just like the storyline would be complete if the Chiefs just get destroyed here, and I don't want to be part of the year. I'm not gonna look back fondly on this year. It's like, oh, the three-peat year. It's like, oh yeah, it was fucking boring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's so many good storylines this year, and to end it on a three-peat Chiefs win is like. Yeah,
You're not here for maybe a big center field proposal and.
Oh, okay, my girlfriend's a big Taylor Swift fan, and she's even like, this is it's not their turn. Like, give it to someone else.
Got it. Okay.
She doesn't like seeing Taylor Swift as much. She doesn't even like football, and she's like, get back to the game. So.
There we go. And
coming from a real Swift.
yeah, I was gonna say even the Swifties are like, Taylor.
Yeah.
Hold on.
At that point, who's it for? Like,
true.
if the Swifties already been loving the Taylor Swift shots, like.
There you go. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Go Riblet. Yes. Go to bed with the stream. Wake up with the stream. You wouldn't know if I told you the stream never stopped. It just continued. Yeah, Bam Deasy is a chronic Chiefs hater. Respect on record. Fly Eagles fly. Hello, JK.
Remember that Vancouver Stanley Cup loss where they rioted in Vancouver and destroyed a bunch of.
Canadians are weird, man.
Canadians will hockey crazy, but I think if Philadelphia loses again against the Chiefs, I think there's gonna be riots on the street. Like, seriously, I mean.
There will never be riots in KC. Like, they've won so much that, like, it's like, all right, fuck it.
They're
Like,
gonna, pop a bubble lingo. That was a great year. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's still fantastic.
Yeah. They increased their fan base, I think, the last 2 years by 40%.
The Chiefs?
The bandwagoners, yeah. Just like Swifties and everything like that. They're rolling in
I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that. A little bit Godfather. I mean, we have the CFL in Canada, but that's like it's kind of a disability league, so I don't think anyone worth their salt in Canada tracks that. So yes, definitely NFL. I think there are, for obvious reasons, a ton of Bills fans in Canada, especially in Ontario, just the proximity.
It's different in Western Canada. Western Canada
For sure, yeah.
Big CFL following.
Yeah.
Eastern Canada, other than Hamilton, like
Yeah.
Hamilton actually, they've had a lot of hockey teams that have failed, but the Ticats are like have a better following than the Argonauts.
Yeah, I went to a Hamilton Ticats game recently, and there was this guy in the front row. He for sure goes to every single game.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't miss one, and he was just leading. He was like commanding the stadium. He was like leading these like tribal chants.
Yeah.
I was like, not this guy. This guy's crazy.
Yeah.
Hello, Lally. You're you're looking for rapid, JK? What's got you all energized for chess? Is it because Habits is coming up? I would like that Alate. I always think, yeah, the European sports fans have it. Like, you think that Americans are crazy sports fans, but it's actually the Europeans. You see, like, NBA crowds in Europe compared to NA. Like, the stadiums and crowds that, Luka or, like, Jokic have played in front of. Or Giannis, like it's unbelievable. They're like lighting fires in the stands. I would love to go to a match like that, JKA. Like anything like kind of adjacent. You got classical in 2 days? Oh, interesting. Is it a like club event, like once a week kind of thing, or is it just a full regular classical, like weekend, maybe like 4 or 5 days? Definitely not fourth shot. No, will not be rapid. I don't think I have the patience for rapid habits. Yep, that's right, Apex Cobb. That's the vibe we're going for. I've never been to a college football game. I definitely don't care too much. I know they get really into it, but it would be like overwhelming to be in that environment because I really don't care. Just be like, yeah.
They're pretty awesome though, because the defense. I mean, depends on what game you go to. Is usually really shit. But they're often. It's like a 50-46 game.
Yeah, it's always like.
I saw a Princeton versus Harvard game. It's like Ivy League football, so it's not as good, but it was crazy. It was just back and forth, like touchdown, and everyone's so into it. It was.
At that point, I'm starting to think like, are we even watching high quality football?
Yeah. Because the thing with the Ivy League schools is they don't do athletic scholarships, so they do academic scholarships, but they're like not really. So like they're all pretty smart, but they're all at the same time not the best athletes. So you get like really good kickers coming out of there. These
Okay.
business majors who are like they calculate the parabola before they fucking.
It reminds me of the fantastic South Park episode about the KFC
Yeah.
and how he's a slave owner under the guise of student athletes. And Cartman is like, oh, it's interesting. All the players on your team are black. Oh, student athletes, you call them. Well, tell me, sir, how do you get more of these student athletes? Phenomenal episode. Phenomenal episode.
Seen that Shane Gillis?
I've seen a lot of random clips, but I haven't seen like a full anything. I just clip.
There's a really good part of the special where he talks about how like Louisiana or something was the last school to integrate like black and white kids in the same school, and you think it was strictly because of football. He's like, oh shit, these guys are good. And there's like so many sports movies out there, like Remember the Titans and shit.
Yep, exactly.
Like, racism is solved by these guys being really good at
Just a little bit of football.
Yeah, and these racist towns are like, okay, never mind. You know, you guys are pretty good.
Yeah, this is the one. University of Colorado at Boulder. No, really, student athlete, and they released this episode around the time when it was kind of a bit of a talking point how the student athletes, like, what, they can't have deals or something, like they basically can't get paid, and that became a very it became an issue because there were like people that were like being given gifts or something or money after the games, and it was like huge thing that they couldn't accept it, and they're like all this like cell phone footage of like, it was like Odell Beckham or something, like giving out stacks of cash to people, and they were like on video, like of course taking the fat stack of cash, and it was like they weren't allowed to do it or something. I forget what the actual debate was, but it's been a while since then. But I think that episode was released around then. Good morning, Mr. Tim. Hello, Mattis. You can always count on a good reference from SP to activate Mattis. Truly a fantastic episode. Student athletes. Yes, this is correct, Tim. I can't remember the context, but I'm pretty sure it was Odell Beckham. He was just like slamming cash. LSU's athletics department acknowledged the money was real. Initial information suggested bills that were exchanged were novelty bills, but they were. He's just on the football field counting out cash and slamming it. I mean, this is hilarious stuff. He's just got a wad of cash and he's just slamming it in. Cash for everybody. Some funny stuff. Just wads of cash. (2020) October, LSU bans Odell Beckham Jr. for 2 years for handing out wads of cash to LSU players. That's actually the article headline. They banned him for 2 years from their facilities for handing out wads of cash, which is obviously passed by now. Like the most irrelevant ban in history. Great, I can't go to LSU for 2 years. I'll live. They're trying to avoid NCAA penalties in response to rules violations. So yeah, it's quite a big deal that these like student athletes don't get paid. I don't know what the logic fully is behind it, but it's some American thing.
They have new NIL deals.
New rules now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it used to be they didn't get anything. Now they can sell their name, image, and likeness.
Their likeness.
So like Jalen Milroe, the Alabama quarterback, it's kind of bad now, but he got like a $2 million deal, which was like.
That's sick.
So these good players are like Travis Hunter.
Yeah. Now they're doing. Now they're doing a lot.
But you know, if you're like a backup kicker or whatever, you're fucked. You know. You ever watch those videos from Hard Knocks where it's like the rookie show where they have to say, name, their program in school, and then their signing bonus or something?
No.
So like Caleb Williams, for example, had like a $20 million signing bonus or something, and then it shows the like backup punter, and he's like, I have a $5,000 signing bonus.
Okay.
It's just like showing the difference between these guys.
Absolute nonsense.
Crazy numbers.
But yeah, it makes a bit more sense now the way that they have the deals. So I'm all for it. Yeah, exactly. That's Mr. Griff, Tim. Responsible for our YouTube vids. Oh, Rook D4. This was actually crazy from the opponent. You have to be a real bulleter to come up with stuff like this. Nah, but this was nasty. Did you guys see that? Rook D4? I mean, they're just going to rematch and the game's going to disappear unless Anthony is so disgusted. I would be disgusted. So queen takes D1, and then of course you expect this, but Rook D4. This is like peak bullet. Like you understand the game at a very high level to come up with this. And of course you pretty much pre-move King H2. If not a pre-move, definitely a hover. Very easy to drop it there anyway when you see a Rook move. Because you only expect Rook takes D1. I mean, this is, wow. Jesus Christ. That would put me out. That would put me way out. And unsurprisingly, it did. Hello, Darkspur. Yep, taking some notes here. This is what we call anti-habits, but this comes after you reach the height of habits. Then once you're title player pushing up, then you start learning anti-habits. But the problem is too many low-rated players are learning anti-habits far ahead of their time. I guess so. A little bit, bingo. I'm not sure what he considers himself more of, a bullet bra or a blitz guy. Maybe even a puzzler. Young Anthony, the man of many talents. It's looking complete, Larissa, which is the only reason that it's not looking like anything right now. We don't have anything there because we've already hit it. Anthony's hunting. Andy Woodward's also playing bullet right now. But it looks like he's playing bullet. Anthony, understandably, is in the 30-second mood. After what we just witnessed, I get it. I get it. February 10th, Larissa. Feb 10th. That is the return. Oh, the goats are going at it here. As white, I feel like I would have played h5. e4 is wild. He must have disconnected or something, and yeah, he's suffering here. Oh my goodness. That's why you always have the rook closer to the king. You'll never stalemate. Obviously, that wasn't necessarily an option. He was up against the clock, but if you can choose, that's why you want to have it like that. Brazilian Monk, thanks for the couple gifted subs there. Very appreciated. You got Godfather as well. This might actually be better for white all of a sudden. Dude, this chess wizard guy, 2007, very crafty player. Does it say who this is? 2007 is very dangerous. Dude, the speed from black there is crazy. Against the queen against bishop, you should be losing that every single time. I can't believe that he made that draw. It's so difficult to do. (2007, 2008). What are we dealing with here? Real kiddos. The speed is nuts. Like, yeah, I have no words. Getting the queen trade, that should do it. And he's not taking that pawn there. Whew. This is a cut above the chess you're seeing here. I don't know if you could see this type of chess from me. It's above the level I'm able to produce at. Honestly, fourth shot, it might have been, but bullet checks in. Bishop e5? Tricky. My goodness. I would take on e5. Yeah, he does. I don't think that's the smartest, but I would definitely do it. This looks easy to play in bullet. Rook b8, nice try. Rook takes g5. Even still, at the end, he comes up with a potential stalemate idea. So crazy. Rook b8. I mean, it takes. I think only the kids are like capable of these type of moves. It's just not one that makes sense to me. I can't attempt it. Damn. Anyway. Well, we have a little bit of time. In fact, I'm not sure. Do we have a mod here? I saw Frank here earlier. It's possible we could run that format that we were talking about yesterday. Because it has to be... and unfortunately for this one, you need a mod. I'm not sure if it'll even be interesting. But you can't even attempt it. Yeah, I gotta take that. Can't even attempt it without a mod because it's the one where you don't play the same move as chat. Hello, eviscerated. This is it's gonna be as much of a challenge for you as it is for anyone. We're basically looking eviscerated at 1 minute polls. 1 minute polls. Every single move. And the point is that I can't make the same move that gets voted on by chat. So it's a very it's not something that I can really do because if I set the poll, I have the knowledge at least of what the options are. So obviously it works much better if that's not the case. But yeah, it's a very hands-on activity. Probably not the best for the middle of the day, you know? Unlike other channels, our moderators are employed. Take great pride in that. Where do you apply? No, I mean employed outside. Yep, fair eviscerated. Interesting. What has Tim done to receive that title? Prestigious award from you, JK. I'm not sure that Tim merits it. H4 is covered. Ooh, Queen H8, clearly. Had to go for Queen H8 there. And Rook takes F8. Probably Bamdeezy. I haven't been watching these games too thoroughly. But I know that there's always going to be cases in Bullet where like you just kind of don't clue into an idea until a couple moves later. So it's often just kind of sitting there for many moves. Happens a decent amount. Keep the rook. I mean, this is about as close as these sweaty matches get. Rook C1, Rook D1. Quick as a flash. Nah, the chess we're watching here is so crazy. These people are the sweats. We talk about sweaties a lot. These are them. You think it's fun to watch? It's tough to keep up with, that's for damn sure. H6 would be a nice way to go wrong. Damn. Knight G5, Queen C4 is a crazy pull. Ooh, white just kind of trolled with that maneuver. The kids are so tactically minded. Like, this is nothing. Nothing to them. Average day. How long have I been playing? Today? Or in general? The 07 08 is nuts. Queen d5 is like, I don't know what you're hoping for there, but you're hoping for something. The fact that he even made this close game is terrifying. Very easy for white to win this, but damn. I've never been one to put the birth year in the username. I feel like that's pretty crazy. But don't you think that it would be a bit strange later in life? Are they going to change the username? Because it looks kind of like intimidating. But imagine that I had the username KNVB1992. Right? It would seem intimidating in 1999. But all of a sudden it's 2025 and your username is KNVB1992. And there's a point where you give off old energy. You know, and that's not a good thing. Because it looks scary right now, but these kids are going to have to change their usernames because it's going to come off the wrong way. Queen h4? Yeah, but it makes sense, right? He had 0.3 seconds. So at that point, your only attempts are going to be moves like Queen h4 so that you can play a guaranteed one other move. You know, it's the maximum you're going to be able to elongate the game. Wow. Knight a3, knight b1. The kids are really out here. Dude, the chess.com game chat stays undefeated. Like, what is this? Gas Queen, Skinny Legend, Versace Boots, The House Down, Slay Queen, Hunty Mama, and Daddy Work, Charlie XCX, Snatch My Wig. Like, what brain cells have to interact to produce commentary like this? This is just insanity. Jeez. Black probably did everything about as well as he could, and he still lost that. Yeah, it is actually age appropriate for the match. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong on that one. Here, let me find our... Let me find our challenges. We were using the wheel yesterday, and I wasn't streaming here, so we didn't have access to the real physical wheel. We were using a virtual wheel, but it still enabled a few challenges. There's one that I remember doing, which is quite difficult. I'm not sure what rating this would. I'm not sure what rating this would be valid for, but it's playing a game, and then at some point, okay, like it's gonna be someone that I should be winning against. So assuming that I win, at some point in the game, if I'm winning, obviously, the eval will touch minus or plus like a very large number. And then the challenge is that you play the whole game, you go back in game review, you see when it hits like, let's say plus minus 5, and the moment that it does, you set up that position against the same opponent, and you have to win that one. So I suppose I have to be a little bit careful that the first time that the eval crosses plus 5, let's say, is not 2 moves from checkmate. Because then we're just going to restart the game, and it's going to be 2 moves from checkmate, and it's not going to be very competitive. But I definitely think this reeks of a very low elo challenge. Yes, you play from the other side. So in that case, I'd be playing a very low rated player, but the point would be that they get to they get to try to beat me afterwards. So I have to be careful not to give them too much of a good position. Oops. Mistake. Do you reset clocks? I think you could reset the clock. I can't remember how we did it. We tried it once before, but I can't remember. It's been so long. You either reset the clock just to full 3 minutes, so you get a full time from wherever the position was, or you reset it to the times on the clock that you had. But obviously that allows me to sort of game the system by, like, you know, having my time like super low or something. I wouldn't, but it's probably the overall issue with it. The opponent could game the system with a sack. True, but the opponent should be low enough rated that if the opponent just comes out, like I'm going to be playing someone that reliably I should be able to beat with, let's say, queen odds or something. White does not have enough time to get over there, so he's not going to be able to take the pawn. So yeah, you can go ahead and sack your queen. Boom, it'll be that plus minus 5, but you're probably going to have a tough time still making it happen from there. Go Ben. Go Ben and go Karen. Thanks for the raid. Shout out to Ben and Karen. Live from Starbucks. What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? I feel like that's an early stream. Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing, Tim. Because Ben is often live a little bit later in the day. But this reeks of a European-friendly stream, no? If the stream is wrapping up at, well, it's only midday for me. Chess wizard. But surely that's poor from black to leave the king on g3 and not h4. I mean, yeah, it's at a reasonable time for EU. Go EU. Thanks to the raid, Ben. Ooh, queen takes e2. Yeah, the kids know when to try the dirt. So I don't know what challenge would be good for this, but we can give it a try. Exclamation mark challenge. Is this still on my name? It is. KNVB. I feel like this is a challenge for some... yes, the tilt. I feel like this is a low elo challenge. I'd be going for the reset mate here, but I feel like Buddy is just gonna phone it in. Yup. Surely we have some low elo warriors in chat. Indeed, Dave. Indeed. Indeed. This may be the challenge for you. It's really, you sit there and you play a game. We just play a regular game. Then afterwards, we review the game and we're going to swap sides. So basically, you're most likely going to lose the first game. If you don't, you're already an actual god. But in the second game, you'll have, my opinion, very good opportunity, very good chance. Chess Wizard is quite impressive. I mean, this is like phenomenal. Because he should be like dead lost. This should be a win for white. Black's gonna play Rook F2, yeah. Oof. Chess Wizard, seriously, it's the positions that he should be dead lost in. He's maybe still losing them because Liam is just that good, but he's putting out some insane resistance. Yes, we're looking for the Elo twinks. That's a better way to put it. If you are an Elo twink, this is your moment. So where are our Elo twinks? I guess a 3-minute game. Exclamation mark challenge. Elo twinks rise up. How's an 1100 sound? Sounds like you're a bear. An Elo bear. It is a compliment, indeed. Okay. Getting some twinkish challenges. For sure. I saw that hello from the queen side. Wasn't sure when it started, but I saw he was active. It's thriving over there. 2300. Where's he at right now? Well, you might catch a dub, Ariku. You might catch a dub. All right, we have some... yes, we have some Elo skinnies here for sure. 2150. Thank you, Tim. We'll be tracking Salty. Live counter. Okay, so... all we do is just play the first game all the way through. Just a normal first game. We investigate afterwards. The moment that it passes plus or minus 5 in evaluation, and then we flip the board, and I need to win from there. So let's see if it even makes sense. Okay, we have a skinny here. Let's go for e5. Because here's the thing. If I play a long game and I win like slowly in a rook end game, the problem is I'm going to get saddled with a rook end game. You know what I mean? Like when we swap. I'm going to have to somehow win from the bad side of a rook endgame. So I'm not sure that I'm looking forward to that. So I think we want more of a kind of loose position. So here I was already thinking about giving that up, but I don't know how. Yeah, I have to get to +5. And I feel like in that type of position, +5 is going to be almost like a checkmate. But we're committed now, so. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I could game my own system and play like b6 for +5, but I'm trying to play the challenge a little bit normally, because otherwise I could just start the game and and also, by the way, I'm referring to my own position, so you guys are working for the other side here. Let's just play this. It's my own position that matters, not my opponent's. So I'm not trying to int here. I'm trying to win. Okay. Surely something good happens here. We might be nearing -5. I have a feeling. We're not quite there yet, but especially if we see this. Oh, he castled. He's smart, man. What the hell? Who the hell's playing stuff like that? God damn. Not even sure what the eval might be. I don't even know. I don't even know if I want to take that. Let's be. Let's do some stuff like this. This is kind of a whack move. I don't know. We're definitely in the vicinity, but I don't know if we're there yet. Remember, I'm going to have to win whatever position we get saddled with. So I don't think we've touched it yet. So I imagine the position I'm going to have to win from is going to be after this, which is going to be quite tough. Because taking here, there's no challenge. So we have to take here. And now, most likely, we're going to approach... We're getting close to, I think, the 5. But it's going to be quite some time. I need like a fat blunder from the opponent here. Okay. So, yeah. This is the fucking position. So I'm going to need to play a move here that is not taking. Because I already know that this position is -5. So what I need to do is I need to make a move that he's going to maybe copy. Because he's going to see... He's going to see the move. So I don't want to play the good move, because then he's going to know it when we run it back. Okay, I might be lost. Let's take... Yeah, let's just run this way and send the H-pawn. Okay, so I think we touched the threshold earlier. A great fight here from the opponent. We got this. Let's attack the rook. At this point, we can take it. All right. GG Jed. We get to explore together here. Let's see at what point we touched plus minus. A pretty good game from Judd. Honestly, just kind of blanked on his rook there. So Judd, we're gonna examine the game together, and at some point the eval is gonna be very heavily in my favor. And when the second that it is, we're just gonna take that position and we're gonna play it. So we're gonna be running it back. Where's our here? There we go. Okay. This is the position, which means we're jumping back in. That's all you get. That's all you get. We know the position, which means we're going straight back in. Quickly. Start the game. Start the game quickly. Don't need to delay here. Waste no time. It did take over -5 there. So let's get the exact fen. And yeah, if you're online, then I'll be able to start the game myself here. So it'll be a rematch against, this time I'll have the white pieces against Judd White. I guess we'll do 3-0 rather than use the time there. So we'll give this a try, see if it works. So we have the white pieces. We'll go 3-0. And it should start with black to move. So Judd White, I need you back logged in. Oh, oh fuck. We're getting mobiled? Jesus. Not mobile. Ay. Brother. I'm getting killed by this mobile stuff. We need like that Black Mirror episode where everyone has like a rating that hangs out, above their head. I need that. I need everyone to walk around and chat with like a big mobile symbol. That'd be very helpful. It's possible to make it work on mobile, but I feel like because we're starting a custom position, that it's probably going to be the most difficult mobile start. So let's see what happens in this one. No, Darkspur. We've given up on that. We're talking about realistic solutions here. Our guy is getting on. He's getting on desktop for us. Judd White. Let me know. I'm ready to start. Yush TM, thanks for the 1 year with Prime. You're in chess.com/play/online. I don't see you there just yet. I'll go ahead and refresh myself. We will be doing a speed run today on our Kick channel, and we'll be doing it very, very shortly. Heading over there in a sec. Oh. Okay, it did work though. It's always so annoying. Chess.com changed that thing. Like I do that so often. Used to be just start a 3-0 game. Now, like, I have to count the seconds. So they changed it to be like seconds. All right, here we go. Judd White. Now, let's remember, Grandmaster KNVB played a phenomenal move here. Let's really lock in and remember what KNVB was able to do. Okay, it's interesting that you do this, Judd. You know, I thought it's amazing how he can be such a moron when he plays with White. Just leaves it there. And yet just so clinical from the other side. Just amazing to watch. We're also dealing with the bishop pair you already know. You already know. Oof. Unsavable. Also 3 minutes, right? Be a little different if we hopped in with the time that was actually there. But such is the challenge. Watching this, we have some baby threats here. Nothing nothing too relevant. It's such a shame to waste the, you know, a knight check that's value. When you have a knight check in hand, that's value. Yeah, so here, actually, I think this is a little bit too... So I think I probably have to do this, even though clearly we don't want to. But yeah, this is a little bit too easy. You know, he would have done this move anyway, and if our king is there, it's just game over. So I think we had to go up here. Knights can be tricky, so at the very least I have knights nearby. Maybe king there was the play. I'm not sure. This keeps things defended, but after this, it's made. So that's brutal. But yeah, he is gonna take. That makes sense. At least we're making a threat here, and he can't defend it per se. I need his king to sort of go there, and then some kind of... Yeah, this knight needs to save the game. At the very least, we have a knight. Ooh, okay, so we need him to go there, but most likely he's going to go here for very good coordination. Let's try this. Block the bishop out. Objectively, probably a good move there with c5. He's down to a minute, so we have some hope. It's one knight to try to save the day here. I think he's going to realize the bishop's doing nothing. This is obviously a home run. Even then, it's still a tricky position, but obviously huge progress. And yeah, he does make the move that we expected. Too good. Because now even if he blunders the rook, it's not even that bad, honestly. So I think we have to go here. Here, maybe. Just keep thrusting. Oh, absolute tragedy for our guy here, our hometown hero. Oh no. Okay, we're still covering the knight. It paid dividends. Oh man. The night, and we were able to do it. Judd White, what happened, brother? I mean, this is a starting position, and I got duped here because let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is over -5 to the tune of -8. This is such a rough start. But hey, you know, we just had one knight and a dream. Knight is the most tricky piece. Everyone can attest that all elo ranges, knights are absolute hell. But he had a minute and yeah, 2 minutes here. 2 minutes. You know, it's interesting. To me, it feels like the times are flipped. Are they not flipped here? I thought that he was down on time. Like he was at a minute. I think they're backwards. I'm pretty sure I had the 159. Yeah, I think something funny is going on here because I definitely remember being the one who was kind of up on time. Yeah, so I think these are backwards, honestly. It's the fen. It broke things. Oh, King D6. I honestly didn't even like, and you've heard, I was trying to set up certain tactics, whatever. I did not consider this one. This one just happened, like he just walked himself into it. I didn't set that one up. But I had been mentioning for a while that I wanted, obviously, the king to get there, but I didn't realize that this was like the perfect moment for it to happen. And obviously, you know how it ended. So, there we go. Challenge complete. Be honest. You probably thought we couldn't do it. Be honest. But KNVB is a gamer. We don't take no for an answer. Winning this position against 900. Yep, with 3 minutes on the clock. Yeah, what you're forgetting, Mandarin Monkey, is all the formats are like that. And there is a ton of skill, underrated, definitely. A ton of skill in, you know, playing in a way that your opponent can mess up. Definitely not something anyone will appreciate. There's definitely a cap on what this format can do. But really every format, especially when there's odds, is, I mean, right? What are we saying here? Every time I play queen odds, it's not my skill so much as when my opponent's going to mess up. Of course, it's a combination of both. But truly, I can't just win the game. Like I need them to mess up, right? That's definitely true, There's no doubt. If I'm literally sitting here with like pretty much no mating material, of course, we need our guy, our protagonist to help us out here. How do we reach the starting position? We played first. We played one game, and then we swapped sides. Thank you, Bonerpole. GG. Thank you for attempting, at the very least, giving it a go. You enjoyed your time? That's good with me. Yes. Where's the swap sides with your opponent after it's -5 speed run? Surely all my opponents will agree to that. Yes, we're posting BAMDZ. Did another one drop? I don't always know which ones we're releasing. Let me see. Ah, okay, yep. Okay. Go TikToks. Looking for big engagement there. It's speedrunning time. Thank you, Bonerpole. GG. In another life, Cluxton. Clearly not this one. It's run its course, I think. I don't mind that name, Ivan. Because we have, I mean, there's now fire under our ass, right? Because now with habits confirmed, we have to finish our Philidor speedrun. We're heading over right now, PowerNet. That's what I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. Imagine you had to title a video with the format we just did. You can sit there and, maybe you're not the most impressed watching, but how would you hook someone in? It's almost like it seems like the hook in could be more interesting than the actual thing. It just sounds like there's potential. Not quite Godfather. Well, let's steer away from that one. I'm thinking more along the lines of, when I'm completely winning, my opponent takes over my position and I still have to win. Obviously, that's a ton of words, but it feels like must be some concise way to say something like that. Uno reverse, but in chess. Could be onto something there. Uno reverse. Yes. Zoomer language. Oh, reverse Uno? Okay, that's another big suggestion. Haven't heard that one before. We'll note that one down. Yes, the bungee is correct. It's hard to do it short. Now, it's real skill, Tim, to summarize it correctly. Always the face. Those are the DeepSeek bots. Can a grandmaster win from his pleb opponent's losing position? Okay. Okay, we'll note these down. Yep. There are elements there. I can put them together. The powers that be will put together something that works. Good elements to have. Good brainstorm. Run a tournament like this. Oh man, that sounds like hell. After 15 moves, it would be mate. That's correct, Tim. Sometimes you can use a combo. You don't have to fully tell the story with one. Sometimes that's a way to game the system. Speaking of systems, we're heading to Kick, and we're learning our Philidor speedrun system together. It's time for more speedrun ELO. We are going to Kick. Make an account. Follow the channel if you don't have one. If you guys are excited for habits, it will also be on Kick. So definitely the place to be to catch our series / speedrun content. We are going to be building new habits together soon, about a week and a half away. So I will see you guys on Kick. Thanks again for the game boner poll. GG. We hit our sub goals, so we got lots of series coming. Some people can, Great Danton, but we have a deal with Kick, so all the stuff there is Kick exclusive. So that's the way we do things. And while it is possible to just stream on both, trust me, it's better this way. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. We're heading over.